here to be interviewed with DEROKO Technology, and I am Nana Kwabena Ghana. We are on Nana Kwabena television to talk to one of our inventor. Inventor, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Please, can you introduce yourself a bit to us?
Well, I am Roxanne Kojo Debra, the senior engineer of DEROKO Technology Company. We are here to combat climate change. That is our mission on Earth.
Okay, so we heard that DEROKO Technology has some inventions to the world, and we just came here to see with our eyes.
Sure.
And we are here to just have some little conversation
for
the world to know what is going on, because we've seen a star here.
Okay.
There's a star in Ghana.
Yes, it's true.
And that star is going to exploit the whole world for everyone to see.
Sure.
So we would like to ask, what inspired the founding of DEROKO Technology? What inspired the founding of DEROKO Technology? What inspired you?
Okay. What inspired me is that I see the world battling with climate change crisis, and that's what I just said earlier, that my mission on Earth is to save the world from this climate change threat. I'm not coming out with only one device that will save the world, but I'm coming out with 7 advanced devices that will save the world within a shorter possible time, so that human being will be free and the Earth also will be free from this climate change threat.
So that is very good. How does your company define its role in combating climate change?
Well, with the advanced technology we are coming out with, like let me say, the AI distribution board, the spider sensor, electronics exhaust, air sieve, the universal chemical for smoke, the physics and urine separator, and the waste converter machine. This all constitute to the company progression to combat climate change. Sure.
Thank you. So, dear viewers, we know DEROKO Technology has said a lot about the what inspired him and how his company is going to. So we know that these inventions are going to help the world to be safe from climate change, and we know climate change is really affecting each and every one of us in Ghana, in Africa, and the world at large. So, engineer, we would like to ask you, can you describe the main climate change related inventions with your products that you have brought out, the main climate change?
Well, the threat, the common threat we see right now is our energy sector. I'm talking of electricity threat to this worldwide climate. The world need a special device to combat that. That is the spider sensor, to save us from this threat. Well, as the world was thinking that moving from the crude oil to a renewable energy source, which is the solar panel, is the solution to climate change, it is not, and it can never be possible, because as the world changes the renewable energy, talking of the solar panels, then the world is moving from frying pan to fire, moving from pollutants to higher radiation. You can see the differences.
Sure.
Radiation is something we cannot see it with our eyes, but it is a deadly mechanism. When an atomic bomb is launched, you can just imagine how radiation, how powerful it can destroy things. Radiation can lead to death and other illnesses, blindness and other stuff. But yet still, we are pursuing the solar panels, talking of that it will save the world. But DEROKO is telling the world that the pollutants from the crude oil have been solved by the advanced technology, talking of the electronics exhaust.
Wow, that's nice. So as we know, DEROKO is here to help the world to be saved. As we all know, viewers, it's a spider sensor that is going to calm
eradicate.
or eradicate electrification in our various homes, our various workplaces, and he brought of chemicals that is going to convert smoke into
liquid state.
Liquid state. So, what makes your technology unique compared to others in the market? So, what makes your technology unique?
Well, my technology is a complete solution to other technologies already existing in the system, of which they are causing the problem, and my technology will clear the problem for their invention to be sustained in the system, of which as the world is eradicating all crude oil cars, I'm talking of petrol cars, diesel cars, and other cars in the system, I have a device to eradicate the pathogens, the smoke, pollutants in the atmosphere that will help the use of that fuel cars to exist in the system. Sure.
So you were saying something about the spider sensor.
Okay.
So what makes it unique compared to, we know, I've seen your spider sensor and I've seen how it works.
Sure.
I don't want viewers to see that I am the one. I want you to explain to viewers how the spider sensor works. That makes it very unique. Because I've seen the uniqueness of the spider sensor as compared to the ones in market. The ones are not spider sensor.
Sure.
But they are a different thing that we put in our various homes as the main switch to put off our electrician this thing into our, in our house. So what makes it unique? What makes your spider sensor unique?
Well, thank you very much. The spider sensor is advanced technology to combat fire outbreak caused by electricity, to combat electrocution, leakages of current, and even help the earth to generate neutral power to compete with the sun, to create a highly magnetic field in the ozone layer. The spider sensor has a lot to play as compared to the traditional one in the system, of which it cannot save us from this electricity threat. The spider sensor will eradicate the threat of electricity to our homes, our water bodies, even our planet will be saved from this threat. Thank you.
So that is cool. We have seen the spider sensor, dear viewers, and it is really working hard. It's really very, very good for us to see with our eyes. I don't know if, engineer, you can show to the viewers. You can show a little bit to the viewers.
I'll project to them so that they will see what we are talking about.
Our dear inventor will project the spider sensor for us to see. So I want to ask you something. Were there any unexpected challenges in developing this technology?
There were many challenging situations. You can see clearly that we joined hand to hands to come out with this invention. Talking of, there is a newly established company of which we don't have enough funds to work on our inventions in mass production. But yet still, I need to be in the laboratory, I need to be in the engine room. One person need to create all this kind of invention to existence. But here is the case that we want to reach the target, of which we want the Asian continent, the European Union, and even the USA to help produce our invention in mass production. We want investors in all angles because our invention is ready to eradicate the threat of climate change. So our challenge right now is to reach the world authorities. Sure.
Okay, so dear viewers, as you hear from the inventor, our challenge right now is to hear from the world, and there are a lot of things that engineer has brought into the system. So engineer made us know that he needs people who can be able to support him, who can help him. He has done a lot and he needs more hands in this work because it is going to save the world, not only himself or his family, but rather it's going to save the world. And we would like to ask engineer. I hope the company is registered.
Yeah, the company is registered.
You've passed through all the legal processes?
Yes, we have passed through all.
Okay, so who is your target audience or market? Can we ask you which people are your target audience or market?
Because this invention is meant for the whole world, our targeted audience is European Union, Asian continent, which is China, Russia, and other country, advanced country, and even Africa. They are our target audience. Sure.
I thought you wanted to take Africa from me because you are from Africa and you wanted to take
No.
And you did very well. So you did very well including Africa. You know,
sure.
we are battling enough. We are battling, yeah. So Africa should be part, and inventor has made that sure that Africa is very part because it started from here, and Africa needs to be part. You understand? So these are engineers' target audience, and we love this target audience to reach to engineer on how best we can collaborate and help engineer with their vision or how we can help. So, where do you see the biggest opportunity for impact in the next 5 to 10 years?
Well, in the next 5 to 10 years, I want the spider sensor to be created worldwide to save the threat of electricity. At the same time, all fuel manufacturing car companies and crude oil refinery companies will also join hand to hand with DEROKO technology so that the threat of I'm talking of carbon dioxide gas in the system will be reduced by 0% in the system within a shorter possible time. So that we will be free from this climate change threat. That is my target.
Okay, so dear viewers, as we all heard from engineer, we need a lot of change. We need a lot of people to help. So we see engineer is not thinking about only himself. He's not selfish or self-centered person, but rather he's thinking about the world, how the world could be saved, how the world can be saved from climate change. So we would like to ask our last question.
Okay.
And what gives you hope about the future of climate innovations?
It is the Creator who brought me on Earth to combat this climate change. That is my mission on Earth, to save the world from this climate change threat. For now, I can plainly tell you that I want my goals, my visions to be accomplished within the next 3 years. Thank you.
Hopefully, we thank Inventor for this wonderful interview, and we really appreciate your time, really appreciate your energy, and we pray that the Lord will help you. Because looking at hearing from your talks, we got to know that you rely on the Lord.
Sure.
And we pray that the good Lord will help you and protect you. So, dear viewers, now we'll call on the Regional Minister, Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Frank Amakohene. We'll call on His Royal Majesty King Otumfuo, the King of Ashanti Kingdom. We'll call on Ministry of Energy. We'll call on Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We'll call Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and we will call on Ministry of Education. We also call on the Office of the Presidency and Office of the Vice Presidency. Please, we all need your support. DEROKO Technology is found in Kumasi here. He's there to help Ghana, Africa, the world at large to be safe from climate change. Please, we need your support. And DEROKO Technology Company can be followed or can be heard on
all social media handles.
DEROKO Technology Company or DEROKO Technology. Please, if someone wants to contact you, phone to phone, or make a call, can you give us your telephone number?
Yes. It's +233. Yeah, +233. That is 5958 22205 or 8. That is the only last number. Yes.
That is very good. Thank you for your time and thank you for your energy. Really appreciate it.